Hi. Checking YouTube. Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
hello.
Just checking.
We are back.
Okay, we are live.
Okay. Picture time. Teka. Ay, gusto mong hawakan yung
Ayaw.
Hunger Games. Teka. Kaso sa akin baliktad. Okay na kaya. Ayan. Ay. Wait lang. Ay, shit. Shucks, wait lang. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Just sharing on socials.
As per usual.
Hi.
We are live. Book.
I just want to get to Instagram, but I'm getting notifications, so I accidentally click on the notifications.
We are live. Where's the link?
Where's the YouTube link?
Reading The Hunger Games for our read along.
So excited ka na ba?
Actually, a little bit. Hopefully, not parang setting myself up for failure. Kasi sobrang medyo na-hype siya eh.
Huwag ka na mag-expect. Nagalit.
Actually, ilang beses nga ako na-tempt na simulan na last month.
Mm.
Kasi last month, medyo super nasa reading mood ako. Tapos every time na parang may matatapos akong book, inisip ko, ano kaya mabasahin ko? Tapos nakikita ko lang yung Hunger Games sa library. Kasi parang ko, try ko kaya? Pero no, I held off. Excited ako. Ilang pages ba to? 300 something lang ata. Not that
Yeah, super bilis din
long.
yung basahin.
375. Naka-feel ko because of YA siya. Mas mabilis palalo basahin.
Yeah. Even the physical book, like the spacing is big.
Like large font, large face. Yeah.
So super bilis lang yung basahin.
So nag-survive naman ng time yung pages ng physical copy mo.
Yeah. As in like, I mean, it's yellowish. Pero kasi it has...
Yeah, parang normal naman yung yellowish.
The
The cover,
Actually, even the...
Do you plastic cover your books?
Nice.
Nice. Do you have an idea kung ano yung mga tinab mo? No.
Feeling ko those are like really good lines. Kasi nga, since I've already read it, so parang it's not much of like taking note of a certain detail that I might forget. Yeah. So it's more of like a really
quotable quote. Yeah. Sharing lang our sprint on Discord. Reading experience. Interest, if you're interested.
Oh,
Do you think, ano ba, do we poll ba for the movie and, ano, live show dun sa Discord?
poll for
When we'll do it? Or, I'm guessing
uh
it's a Friday. Like, the live show is, I'm guessing, the Friday when we usually do the sprints.
yeah. It's
But the
I feel like
movie,
it's
I
going to
don't
be a
know.
strict schedule.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna tag everyone here. Pero parang feeling ko, hindi ko na ma-unsee yung cast ng Hunger Games when reading the book.
Yeah, kasi
Medyo,
like you said,
would you say ba na good casting siya? Like, if you would rate it out of 10.
siguro like
Pero huwag na sabihin kung bakit good or not. 8. Okay.
8, yeah. Okay. I wonder how long I'm going to read it this time. Like, considering.
Before ba? How long? Eh, kailan mo siya last binasa ulit?
Let me see my Instagram. I think I posted about it. Like, I have a story, I think last year around May, and I was reading Catching Fire. This time.
Like,
Around this time.
you
Year.
just read Catching Fire diretso or nag-start ka muna sa Hunger Games?
Nag-start ako sa Hunger Games.
Okay. A full reread talaga siya.
Yeah. Hi, Renee.
Hello. For our 50 reading skills.
So apparently, I also read it like back in 2020. I posted like around April 25, and then by May 27, I was already done with the whole trilogy.
Wow! She's a reader.
This was around the when the pandemic was still
Yeah. Full in full swing talaga.
Yep. Wala, hindi talaga lumalabas. Ay. So, hi Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Why are you? Charot. Thanks for the support. Hi Cheska.
Hello.
Let's start the sprint soon, so we get to read a lot.
Yeah. What is everyone reading, or are you reading Hunger Games with us?
Yeah. So while I'm setting up, we are going to read Hunger Games. So this is like the first time we're reading the same book. Honestly,
no, second time.
Second? What did
Sinner.
you read?
Sinner. Didn't read Sinner. You forgot about.
I think it's Priest.
Priest ba? No, I read Priest first, and then we body
Ah,
read
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sinner.
Sinner, Sinner. Yeah, because it's the one that you hated. Yeah, yeah.
Binura mo na sa ano mo. Sobrang hate
Ah,
na, parang,
I reading the Hunger Games as well.
yeah, Hunger
But have you
Games.
guys started it or I
I
haven't started it.
haven't. Yeah,
Going
same,
to
same.
start
I
it tonight.
haven't. Yeah. So kind of exciting that we're reading the same book again. And this time, kahit papaano, hindi naman siguro namin may hate. At least si Pam, I know that she's not gonna hate the book.
I'm gonna hate it. I can't
Ay,
wait
I'm
to hear
excited.
your thoughts though. So
Yes.
let's start at sprint number 1.
Yes,
Oh,
part
everyone's reading
one.
the
Sure.
Hunger Games.
Oh, this is exciting.
Share in the comments section if this is your first time reading the Hunger Games, if this or
Yes.
this is a reread. So we'll get to those comments later, but let's start sprint number 1. Happy reading,
Happy
everyone.
reading.
Hello, everyone. How
Hello.
is reading? How was the Hunger Games? So,
I I made it to page 29, which is 6%. And so far, I think it's a good introduction. Like it's very concise. It
mm-hmm.
kind of gave you like a very quick overview of everything. And I didn't know then that this is set in the same world, just in the like future.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a completely fictional place or
Uh,
something like that. It was set in the same
Old
like North
America.
North
Yeah, yeah.
America, but after everything has happened. So far I'm still at that point where she's having flashbacks after the tributes were announced. Like the
Mm.
boy tribute and after she volunteered. I mean I'm pretty sure that's not a spoiler for everyone. Pretty sure everyone knows that she volunteers. Yeah. So far it's okay. Like I'm reading it quite fast and it's kind of interesting. Even though I kind of still know what's happening. This is the part that I know. Maybe I watched I think the first few parts of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I still know what's happening so far. But they're like the
Just
small details
it's
here
just
and
the
there.
first time reading it, so
Hi Jessica. So how are you finding it so far? Are you liking it as well? And how far along are you?
hi there, Natasha. Sorry if I'm botching your name.
How about you? How far along did you read this
I
time?
was about to finish chapter 1 pa lang. I was like I would because I would pause and
Mm.
take in the details and actually take note this time because like
Yeah,
previously I
because you
wasn't
have to do the live stream.
yeah,
Because you have to do a live show, yeah.
the pressure
I'm
to
just
like
Yeah, I think for me, I'm using the highlight function in the Kindle app and you
mhm.
can change colors.
Yeah, yeah,
So I
yeah.
think I'm going to use that to like separate like details and quotes. This is actually my first time annotating, like highlighting like this. So I usually
Mhm.
just highlight based on words that are beautiful, like quotes, and very
Mhm.
rarely on like details of the world because I
Details.
usually remember it while I'm reading it, and I don't usually have to talk about it afterwards in like
Mhm.
a
More
proper
detailed.
capacity, yeah, in like a detailed academic capacity. Yeah.
Yes, we are both reading The Hunger Games,
Yes.
and other viewers as well here are reading The Hunger Games because we have an ongoing read along, and it starts this month, May,
Yeah.
wherein we read book one of the Hunger Games series, which is The Hunger Games. And what happens is we would have like a movie screening every end of the month, and on that same week, we are also going to hold live streams to talk about the book.
Yes.
And we'll try to finish a book every other month, so it's going to be a chill read along.
Yeah.
Actually, that reminds me to like put the Discord link in the description
Ah,
below. So I'm going to do
we
that.
have a Discord where we can chat about the books even while we're reading it because we're all not reading it at the same time. We don't have like a required pages or anything. It's just
Yes.
read at your own pace. And then hopefully we can watch the movie and talk about it in the last week of the month. Feel like I have to like write notes after the live.
Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my storygraph notes feature.
Hold on. Just.
But it's kind of it's already very dark in the first few
Mm,
pages. I'm trying to think of like the demographic, which is YA. I don't know the age range for YA like officially, but feel like it was kind of dark for YA. I mean, it's not, it doesn't go into details. Maybe that's why it's okay for YA. But if you think about the concepts and the themes, it's kind of dark.
It is. It is. And I love it. Just started chapter 6. So far,
Chapter
I'm liking
six.
it. And it's easy to digest. Okay, so you won't be able to spoil Cheska tonight.
Yeah,
She's ahead of you.
yeah. That's good. That's good.
Natasha, what will you be reading with us though? Or if you're working and this is a
Like a
productivity sprint,
productivity. Yeah,
yes, you can do that as
that
well.
works out as well. Oh, I'm gonna track my progress. How many pages? Oh, by the way, if you are in our Discord server, we also have a link to graphics. So if you want to post your progress, so we have an IG story with a calendar where you can edit, like you can put the percentage or the number of pages that you read per day of the month. We have that as well. So you can share that if you want to. But I feel like I want to do that. Like I want to read it slow so I can fill out the calendar like multiple days. But I feel like I'm gonna read this so fast.
Yeah. That you won't be able to track anyway.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna chat today and then maybe tomorrow when I finish it.
Oh, that is interesting. Serbian. So you're
Ooh,
Serbian. Is it safe to assume? What time is it there? Hmm.
I have no idea.
Sorry, the dogs are popping off.
That's an ASMR.
Sorry. Yes. So we're from the Philippines. We're both from the Philippines, and English is our second language. So
Technically,
yeah, it is. So
technically it's our
ironically,
second
we
language.
read
But
more English books than books in our native language, basically.
yeah.
I would like so there were a few lines wherein I
Hmm.
was okay. I could picture the movie right now because those lines were in the movie, as in
Yeah,
line
like
for line.
exactly as it is. Ah,
Yep,
okay.
as in the one with Gail, as in when Gail was asking like, "We could do it," you know, and I
Ah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
literally picturing it because it's literally how it
The
happened.
exact same line.
Yep. And I was like,
There was one part of the book that I really liked. Is it gonna be a spoiler? I don't think it is, but um, it's on page 24 in my copy. But it's when Katniss was on the stage already,
mm,
and she was just standing there, and people were like not applauding or anything.
yeah.
So there was that
Ah,
line there, and
uh,
I really like that line because I feel like it's such a strong statement. Not just, I mean, obviously dystopian books are usually like a
hard
commentary
hitting.
on,
Yep.
yeah, on real life issues and whatnot. So that was something that was kind of like, oh, I like that line. That's
So you
highlighted.
tapped it. Oh, thank you. I mean,
Thank you so much. But yeah, but in the
we are
Philippines,
laughing.
our usually our medium of instruction is in English. So all of our classes, except
Yeah,
for
the
our
curriculum
native
don't
language class, all of them are in English. So we're pretty much used to it. Our street signs are in English. Everything is in English. Our forms, government forms, they're always provided in English and our native language. So it's kind of like second nature for most of us to speak English, which is, I guess, good for tourism as well. Because people who visit the Philippines, they're kind of like, if you can speak English, it'll be easy for you to communicate with everyone here. So yeah,
and actually, ironically, I think a lot of us speak even better English
then
than
our native,
yeah.
I unfortunately I don't think I can speak straight Tagalog, which is our native language. I don't think I can speak it straight 100%. Like I would have to use like English here and there.
Yeah, I think because there are a lot of words that don't translate to like everyday conversational words anyway.
Ah, we
So
were just not used to it. I always want to do it for August. It is our like
language
month.
month.
Yeah, our language month, and I always want to try like making a video, reading books in our native language, and then only speaking our native language. But I'm always
It's
scared.
impossible. It's
I feel like
impossible.
I'll fail or I'll have to cut so many things. So I don't know. Maybe this year is the year. I don't know.
We'll see. We have a few
We'll see.
months to get ready.
Practice.
Is everyone ready for sprint number 2?
Yes. Let's
Okay.
go.
Excited.
Actually, I am excited because it's kind of the exciting part.
Okay.
Like it's exciting because it's the start, beginning.
Happy reading. See you
Happy
all
reading.
in 30 minutes. Hello again.
Hello, hello.
Very quickly.
I'm at page 64.
That was fast. I'm on page 48. So chapter 3? Chapter 3.
It's actually moving very fast.
It is. But there's still a lot of things to happen. So it's funny because like I saw a note. Apparently I had a note. Like
Wow, okay.
my previous
Post-it note.
yeah. I was like, you know what? It makes sense like when you annotate on your box and you want it and it's a book
And you read
that
it again. Yeah.
I need to reread. Just put things into perspective.
I don't know why. I feel like there's something about Katniss's father. I don't know. Maybe it's just because the first few chapters, Katniss keeps talking about his father like a
Mhm.
lot. About obviously how she learned from his father and everything. I
Yeah,
don't know, I feel like there might be something there. So obviously you can't tell me, but I'm gonna put a pin on
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Let's see if that's
Yeah.
right
Take note
or
of
no.
that literal note.
That's gonna be in my storygraph reading notes. And
And
we'll
I think
see by
funny
week
when
4.
you asked me about like the casting of the movie and how I rated it, I think
Hmm.
like my only gripe was Katniss's like casting.
Mm.
Like
Interesting.
it's really not Jennifer Lawrence that I pictured. Like
Picture,
not
yeah. Do you
all.
have like a different actor that you're
I
casting
feel
in
like
your head?
I mean they did a good job with like
Yeah.
making her look like Katniss, but
Hmm.
I'm not sure. I
Hmm.
just feel like at that time she didn't look like um a 16-year-old to me.
Yeah,
So
she did not. Yeah, she looked way older.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
but I feel like the
like
casting
with
for
Gail, ironically with Gail, it's how I pictured Gail. So
well, in the books it said that Gale looked like a man, even though he was
yeah,
just
muscular,
like
yeah,
I think like a year or two older than Katniss. So maybe
yeah.
that's why it
Anyway.
works. For Haymitch, I feel like the casting was spot on. From
Yep.
what I have
Super spot
seen
on.
in like the gifs and the
Even
short clips
Effie.
that I've
Even
watched.
Effie, yeah.
Yeah, Effie, yeah. So I feel like those two, they're like spot
Yeah.
on.
So I think majority, I think the only gripe I had is really Katniss.
With
And everything
Katniss.
else is
Okay.
like spot on.
Does it get better throughout the movies or no?
I mean, they it's like it's not a deterrent or like it's
Yeah.
not something that turned me off. Like they did an amazing job, like with because Jennifer was great in terms of acting, whatever.
Yeah.
So I think
But
it's
you
more
wouldn't have picked her if that was the
yeah,
case.
like siguro like second in line. Parang ganon.
Yeah.
Because like she pulled it off naman.
Yeah. But I can't unsee her now. Like I can't think of any actor to take her place just because it's like an iconic
Even
role for her.
Prim's like perfect. Like yeah, that's how I pictured Prim. Like, you know, for
I don't
innocent,
remember what she looks like, so I guess I'll find out.
blonde, with like, innocent eyes, you know.
I guess I'll find out in the movie. I don't remember. Yeah, I only remember Pita,
Searching it now.
Katniss, obviously Effie, Haymitch. Those
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
four.
I mean, those are like.
And Gale, obviously Gale, yeah.
Mhm. You said you watched halfway, right? Like,
I think I don't know if it's halfway, but I think I watched until the first game. First like turn like where they were getting the not game,
um,
where they were getting their weapons.
yeah, 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 okay.
Choosing weapons, yeah.
Okay,
I
okay,
think
okay.
that's
The
the
first
most that I
day,
remember.
really, the
Yeah,
first
I
day.
guess first day, yeah. That's the most that I remember. But then
Okay.
I've seen a couple of clips here and there. I've seen something about a dress that's on fire, but I don't know where that is, when that. that is.
Mhm.
We're just like
I don't have
you
tea,
with
so I'm
your
just my.
insider knowledge.
But actually, it's fun reading it because like there are also details that I already forgot.
You forgot,
Like
yeah.
I think more of like the small details I forgot, like
Hmm.
um how there are certain people that Katniss actually traded with, things like that.
Ah, okay, yeah,
So
yeah. Then
those
I
details,
feel like maybe there's like a nod to those people at some point. Is that
yeah,
a thing? And then I like how there's like a nod to the condition of Katniss's parent mom, like
yeah,
what happened, like what she was going through after the
yeah,
death
yeah,
of
yep.
the father.
Because
And
like
I like
there's
how it says
no
like
word for it. Yeah,
yeah, it says here perhaps it's a sickness, but it's
yep,
one we can't afford. And I'm like,
yeah.
damn.
Because like knowing the world of Hunger Games, it's like they're not gonna say it's a mental health issue. Like
Yeah,
it's sickness.
yeah. And then there's this thing where they were talking about how in school they kept obviously still like all the propaganda about the whole history. This is the history of Panem. This
Mhm.
is what happened. This is why we have the games.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. And obviously it paints the capital in a good light. And she says that there must be something like a real account of what actually happened during the dark days. But whatever the truth is, I don't see how it will help me get food on the table. Which is like, sounds
Exactly.
familiar. Huh? Sounds
Exactly.
familiar to something that may have happened here in our
Mm.
country. So it's
It's like
kind of
they're
like
just
very,
focused. She's just focused on survival. That's it.
yeah.
Like
So when
she's
you're
not.
focused on survival, how will you have the energy to think of anything else?
Because I
And
think
I
that's
like how
also.
it's like very,
Yeah.
it's like they're just saying it in plain words. It's not
Mm.
super flowery. They're not
Yep.
trying to wax poetic about the
Yeah.
whole thing. It's
They're not trying to
just said,
push it
yeah.
to you. You know, like
And I think it's maybe if I was reading it when I was younger, maybe I would have missed it. But now that I have hopefully more, I don't know, wisdom than my younger self, it feels a lot more like impactful,
mm.
and that's it. So far so good.
Is it safe to like? So
Hmm.
I think this says a lot about like Katniss's like character because like
Hmm.
one, she's just focused on survival.
Yeah.
Um, if she has food to put on the table, so like she doesn't have any like um goal in mind to change the system, to go against the
True.
capital, whatever.
Yeah.
So she's not even thinking about that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Which is
that's.
very reminiscent of real life.
Mm-hmm.
So far so good. So far I am enjoying it.
Are you gonna finish it overnight?
I don't know about overnight, but I think I will probably get to like the halfway mark. Maybe finish it over the weekend.
Mm.
Probably not overnight.
And it's just May 5.
Yeah, maybe I should leave like a couple of pages just, but I don't
I
think I
don't think
could
you'd be able to once
manage.
you started it.
Once I get to like the meatier parts at the end, or like the like more action-packed part or something, maybe I won't be able
It's
to.
so hard to stop
We'll
though
see.
because it just gets better towards the end.
We'll see. We'll see. But I
Good
want to
luck.
fill out the calendar pretty in a pretty way.
So maybe like what if you're not having a physical book? So I was like gonna suggest like having like tabbing certain parts
Like,
for each.
okay. Yeah, like 50 pages or like
Yeah.
30 pages. Yeah. But I feel like I have a hard time stopping myself when I start reading a book and then I start enjoying it. I often binge read books. I mean, you know that. I read the Mindfuck series in like a day.
Mhm.
So I have a hard time stopping. So we'll see if I can actually control.
It's exactly. It's a very easy read kasi so it's hard to put down because every chapter
Yeah,
ends in a cliffhanger.
yeah.
It'll be
I think
tough.
the pacing is really nice. Like it just gives you enough to go on. Like you're not bored even in the non super action packed part of the book. And then it ends you on a cliffhanger on a chapter, so you have to keep reading.
I mean, even the way that would end, it's like fuck.
No, then we have to wait for another month before I can read.
So is it a good idea to like suddenly it's no chill.
Suddenly you wanna like marathon it
Marathon it and then just reread every time the
every
month
time we're
the book
near the
comes out.
live show.
Yeah.
But we have the movies to review us,
That's
so
at the
that's
end of the
good.
month though.
Yeah. Oh gosh, the struggle. But I think it's a good book because I was actually in a minor reading slump at the earlier part of
Mm,
the
that's a
month.
good
Like
idea.
I haven't read anything. Like this is the first time that I'm reading this month. So it's kind of putting me out of that slump because it's like super easy to read.
Mm.
I was already thinking about reading book two after this. No, then it's okay. If you wanna read, then go. But
For me, I think it would work out because like I haven't finished the book I was reading during the last sprint. I was also
mhm.
like kind of in a not really in a reading slump, but like I just didn't have the time to read.
Yeah.
Plus, the time that I have before sleeping, I would just be like sluggish, and then just
Oh,
be on
I
TV.
thought you would be playing the Switch.
I haven't most of the week. I haven't just been terribly.
Yeah.
It's like this week has been five
So
years.
busy.
So I think it would help that I have a book I'm currently reading, so I could stop
Yeah.
and be like, okay, I'll just continue
And
that
then
book.
Switch, yeah. And I also have the Asian readathon, so that's something I wanna participate in.
Mhm. I don't think
That's
I'd
good.
be actively, at least,
Yeah.
participating this year. Like when I say actively, like posting my TBR, whatever. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm
I'm
okay.
not gonna do like a vlog on it, like a dedicated vlog
Yeah,
or whatever
I feel
on
like
it.
that just adds pressure on me every year. So I was like, I'm gonna read an
No.
Asian book or two, but because like I have been participating for years with Asian Readathon, but like I haven't been able to like tackle all of my TBR, and it just keeps gets me disappointed
Filing.
in myself.
Yeah.
Hold on. So, what chapter are you in now, Renee? And did you just start reading tonight as well?
Kinda wanna have the physical books now.
You should.
This is my sickness. Like if I like the first book enough, even if I'm not finished with it, I kinda wanna get the rest of the books, but I can't. I can't. I should not.
I wonder like how much they are now though, because like if I remember correctly, I was able to get the whole
Like
trilogy,
box set.
the box set for like 900 plus.
I think it's probably similar
It might
because
be more
I think
expensive now though. I mean,
oh
because
I
they
think
don't
I saw
have
I
edition anymore,
probably yeah. I don't remember.
and
I
books
saw
were
it in the bookstore
cheaper during
recently.
that time. So
Yeah. Maybe it's in the sale thing that's happening soon. The what's it called?
MIBF,
No, the wolf thing.
Big Bad Wolf.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know what's in
Yeah, Big
those.
Bad Wolf.
Maybe it's in
I
second.
hmm. It
Actually, I
would.
think I can find it second hand. I feel like a lot of people would be selling their copies. Like since a lot of people have it, there might be a lot of second hand.
I started 2 days ago and I'm on chapter 10 already. Ah, it's
What
gonna
chapter
be
am
so
I?
hard to
What
start it.
chapter is it? I'm on chapter 5. Okay, chapter 5.
And that's just the second sprint.
Yeah. And I am reading it quite fast, I think.
So, you said chapter 5, right? Yeah, that's quite
Chapter 5. Yeah, chapter 5.
okay. So, are we ready for sprint number 3?
Yes.
Okay. Sprint number 3. Let's start.
Happy reading. That was fast.
Hello.
That was kind of fast.
Huh? It is,
That
right?
was pretty fast, yeah. Where are you now?
Chapter 5.
Ah, okay. I'm in page 103, chapter 8. I think I remember this scene in the movie.
Which one?
The one where they have to show off their personal skills to the game master.
Mm. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think I remember that scene and the like the curtsy at the end.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Kind of, yeah, I kind of remember that part.
and meeting, what's her name? The one from District 11?
The one like Primrose, Rue,
Yeah, yeah, the one like
Rue,
Prim.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
yeah, Rue.
Rue, yeah. There's this part in chapter, I don't know what chapter, but page 65, where Katniss was talking to the, what do you call that? The stylist?
Sina?
Yeah, Sina. And then she was looking at this spread of food, like very lavish, very extravagant food. And she was trying to calculate how many turkeys she had to hunt, that
Uh,
she had to trade, like, that part. And I found it like very hard hitting in a sense that you can see how much work like someone like Katniss has to go through just to eat this one throwaway meal
yep.
that the capital has. At this like this one plate, she would have to like work the entire day, and then she was like thinking, what how would I spend the hours if I'm not committed to like hunting and foraging and whatever all day? Like,
Mm.
damn, I really like that part.
I'm glad you're enjoying though.
Yeah, it's also easy to read as well, so it's a really good book to read right out of my minor reading
Mm.
slump.
Yeah. It's like perfect timing.
Yeah. I'm almost at where Renee is at chapter 10.
I feel like we'll get to it. Maybe at least chapter 11 or 12
I think I've been reading like two and a half chapters.
per sprint.
I'm at chapter 8, but I just started at chapter 8. So
But I feel like even um after sprints, you're gonna continue reading.
maybe. I think I will for a bit at least. But I have to walk my dogs.
So in chapter 11.
Are
Well,
you like reading continuously throughout the sprints?
I would sometimes have to get up to like um let my dog pee, and I also have to pee.
Yeah.
I'm oddly reading it kind of slow actually, but maybe because I'm not used to not having audiobook with me. Like when I
Yeah.
pause, like okay, I really have to pause and not read.
Yeah.
So,
But how is it reading it again so far?
it's
Like, are
like
you getting bored of it because you've read
no,
it how many times? What?
definitely not. It
Mm-hmm.
it's an experience. Like um I already know what's gonna happen, but it doesn't take from the reading experience at all. Mostly because like I know it's a book that I love and it's not gonna
Yeah.
disappoint me anyway. So it's not a book that would get me bored even if
Mm-hmm.
years from now I'm still
You
gonna
read
reread.
it, yeah.
But there
That's
are
a good
certain
thing.
that like um flew over my head before, and like, okay, I'm seeing it now again, so maybe I'm just rereading it reminds me of like the even the minute details of the books make sense and like
Yeah.
about what's gonna happen. Like um even like Sina as like a person, like
Mm-hmm.
um may seem like just a simple person right now who's like not into capital fashion,
Yeah.
whatever. Seeing his dynamic with like Katniss, it's like always refreshing whenever I meet Cena again.
Yeah.
One of my
I
favorite characters.
wonder I wonder why he chose this chapter 12, District 12. I wonder what's the reason. I mean, obviously you probably know, but I wonder why.
I get distracted. For me naman, reading feels
Maybe if
equally
I wasn't on video, I would be distracted by my phone. Like if we didn't have like
different.
me, you guys see me. Yeah, I would be also be like distracted by my phone. But because I know that there's a video, I feel like I need to, as the one of the hosts of the sprint, I feel like I need to not look at my phone.
Yeah, actually, it's true. Like, it's easy to forget the small
Mhm.
details if it's like not
True.
gonna play
Yeah.
that much part in the bigger picture.
But
Like,
then it
for
like
example,
enriches your understanding of the
yeah,
and the impact, I guess, of the text itself.
I guess a huge example would be like the different districts. Like,
Hmm.
you would get an introduction of like what
What they
the
do,
district
yeah.
produces or who the tributes are, but like even those small details of like who is in this district wouldn't
You forget
really
over
matter
time,
much
yeah.
with like the whole picture except
Yeah.
for like the more prominent characters in some
Yeah.
districts. Exactly.
I feel like I can't. I'm hosting the sprints. I can't be on my phone. I have to be reading. It's a good dinner. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Oh my god, I'm kind of sleepy though, but I can still manage.
Do you want to make the last one shorter since
No, it's
we
okay, it's okay.
started late? Okay. The no end of the work week, so
I
extra
finally
tiring
Friday.
always. Yeah.
Uh,
You wanna get into
I can
reading
relate
so we
to when
can
Patrice mentioned like this day felt like a year
a year.
for her. Like the recent day
Yeah.
felt like a year for her, and I'm like, same sis.
Same.
Okay, maybe the last sprint.
Finally, friend.
You're on chapter 10, right?
I'm chapter 8.
Ah,
8.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
You'll get to 10 in no time.
Yeah, the chapters are quite short, so I think I
Okay,
will.
let's get to reading of the
Okay.
last. Hello.
Hello.
So,
How was it?
I finished chapter 6 just in time.
You finished what?
Chapter 6.
Okay. I stopped actually. I finished at part one and then I stopped reading because I
Mm.
feel like okay, there are three parts, so I can just stop at every part, so I can stretch it. So I
So
stopped
now
at the
you're
end of
just
part one, and then now I'm just updating my tracker on
there.
Instagram, and then I'm sharing a couple of the quotes that I liked on our
Mm.
Discord within spoiler tags. Don't worry.
I actually like when I finish chapter 6, I'm like, okay, I need to update Goodreads and like Storycraft. So now I'm trying to find like the exact ISBN version of the book I read.
For that book that you're reading, yeah. I should probably put the percentages as well in case it's different. What percentage is it? 65, 14%.
Why
That's
can't
one.
I find the ISBN on like?
Is it that old now? There's no ISBN.
Is it like? I mean, on Goodreads itself. Like usually you can find it
Yeah,
on like
just type it. Yeah.
right. At least with like Storygraph, I could see it. So 44516.
I think in StarGraph you could also search
Yeah,
for the
type it.
ISBN. Yeah.
I wonder if it really is that old. Because it
Or
says
maybe the
twenty
people who added the
thousand
stuff.
nine.
Maybe the people who added the stuff there added the newer ISBN. I think you can just add the book with that ISBN and then it will automatically get the titles and stuff.
Okay, I found it on Storygraph.
Nice.
So I'll switch to this one. Oh, okay. Wait, how do I switch to this one?
There's you click the drop down thingy and then switch to this edition.
Well, it doesn't show though. It just shows. Okay, I'm sharing it. Like I'm sharing it on stream. It
Okay,
doesn't
if it,
show
I don't know,
Switch.
if you, so are you gonna, this is the one that you're reading?
Yeah, it's this one.
Then you can set it to currently reading.
And then I can just,
Yeah. And
but
then you can
it
track
doesn't
your progress.
show that because like I
You've read
reviewed
it?
a previous edition
Okay. Then you want to switch the previous edition to this one?
to this one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you go to to the other edition that you've read, and then you like go to the ISBN of the other one that you've read. Yeah, yeah. And maybe if you scroll down, because
It's
that's your current.
confusing. This
Oh,
is
yeah, that
the
one, that one. And then
previous one. Yeah.
I think if you go to this edit thingy, or you
Here.
can just, yeah, yeah, maybe you can just. I love how this turned into like a story grafting. Maybe what I would do is to just delete your entries for that and then transfer it to the other one.
To
And then
the
copy over your review to the other one as well. I
oh,
think so.
if
Why
it's
is it?
this
Did you
one.
just import it from
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Goodreads? And then I'm
From
assuming the Goodreads one has the wrong
but
ISBN?
even Goodreads has I apparently I've never changed it.
Ah, okay, okay.
It's always
So
been like
maybe, yeah, so
hardcover one.
maybe that's the best way to go about it is to just manually like add a entry that you've read it on this day in the past.
Even on like Goodreads, it's confusing because like um when I search it, it would say red, but
Maybe it's
originally it's
counting the other edition as like if you read another edition, it considers that you've read
hmm.
all like the book in general.
Okay, okay. What? But how can I add that I've already read it before?
Yeah, go to the page of the book with the right ISBN, and
Yeah, it's
then
I think.
if you go to the what do you call that, the edit thingy, and then there should be like a hmm. You know what? What if you just change that? Started on the old, like the old reading entries that you have,
Ah,
and then finish it as well, and then start it again, and then
I'll just try it later or tomorrow.
story graph support.
Because like it's my own fault anyway. But it shows that I've read it 2 times, so I
Because
guess
I
it
think it
does
counts the
count.
it does
Yeah, yeah,
count the
yeah,
other edition. But if you just want to be like very very exact,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's that an option that you can go for.
But like even this one, it doesn't show when I first started reading it. It just shows 2020. Ah, wait, wait, wait. How did I do that?
Or maybe
The edit
in
history.
okay. Maybe in 2020 you just logged when you finished it. Or I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
Because usually in
Cause
Goodreads I only log it when I finish it. Especially if it's a physical book. I forget to
but I
log
know I
when I
read
start
it
it.
back in 2012. So I guess did Goodreads like start did did they start tracking rereads as early as
That's how long you've been using Goodreads.
yeah Goodreads veteran. Okay, so let's see. When else did you start this book? It was 2012. So if I put, do I have to put like
The day? No,
specific?
it's not required. Yeah, you can just put whatever.
What? What does
If
it
you're not
put?
sure.
Put to 2020. Okay. Huh. But this is the older edition. Okay. So I just have to copy and
So I think yeah, I think I just have to carry over and do the same view edit history in the right ISBN.
I'll just do it after I've read this naman.
Yeah, yeah.
Lord. Why did I never not like fix it? Ay. Okay, so you're stopping
Yeah.
at part one, but are
Yes,
you
I did
read
it part
different
one.
book?
I don't know. I think I might read other books just so I don't finish it fast. Like I'm gonna purposely read other books just so I don't.
Different genre and different.
Yeah. Because I feel like I might forget things and details and stuff if I finish it too fast and then read a lot of books in the middle right before we do the live show.
How about different
Yeah.
format, like
Actually,
audiobook?
I'm listening to Bretman Rock's audiobook.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I've been listening to that every now and then. It's a good like chill book to listen to.
Wait, so
It's
speaking
very
of
funny as
audiobook,
well.
how's the experience with Sadie?
I like it a lot because it's also like full cast, right? Similar
Hmm.
to Daisy Jones.
Yep.
So it's also full cast, so it's very like immersive. And then the story itself, I was really intrigued. I'm not sure how I feel about the ending. It's very sad. It's very sad, and I feel like I need closure. But I guess that's really the point of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like it leaves you wondering because I feel like in real life, true crime, we don't really
Mm.
always know what actually happens. So it's good in that sense. I like it. Like I think I finished it in maybe 2 days. Like
It
two.
reads like a podcast, right?
Yeah, it definitely reads like a podcast. And I think I'm getting spoiled with like full cast podcasts.
Oh
And
no,
now when I listen to normal one narrator podcast, it's a lot harder
you're
for me to
bored.
just not that I get bored, but parang I just get like I don't get as immersed
Mm.
as
Right.
the full. Because when with Daisy Jones and with this one, I think I like sat down like maybe just three different like listening sessions and then I finished the book.
Mm.
And then but with other books that are not like full cast, I have to like stop and
But I guess it would
start.
make sense to not have like full cast audiobooks for books na isa
Yeah,
lang yung
some of it some of it they don't need it. Yeah. But I feel like I'm just spoiled now.
so parang
but
mas
but but I think memoirs are good like audiobook like good to listen to in audiobook format. Especially when
mm,
they're read by the author
author.
themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
Your symphony of dogs.
It's not even ours. I guess hindi ka na lang na di siya napapansin.
Yeah.
Sobrang parang sanay na. Anyway, I hope everyone had fun reading this.
Yeah. Like
Specifically,
if you're just
ironic.
reading it for the first time or reading it, I hope it was still like a good experience. For me, it was. It was a really good experience so far. I'm excited to read more, but I should not.
But you have to pace
Yeah, I have to
yourself.
pace myself. Yeah. I'm gonna
I
listen
feel
to
like
Bretman Rock
you
first.
should have read like a different book during sprint number 3 and 4. They were like, next week we're going to
But it's
read a
good.
different.
But in the next sprints, I'm not gonna read
Yep.
Hunger Games. I'm gonna
We're
read
going
something
to
else.
probably pick
I
up.
think we can do it like I know for all of our read along months. We can read the book during the first reading sprint of that month.
I don't know how many parts there are per book. I was like thinking, maybe
Like do we cut it up?
one part per week or
We can try that for the next
Hunger Games.
for part two. Do you wanna do that for next sprint? Like one sprint, but one part is kind of long
There's only
for
part
one sprint.
3 for Hunger
Yeah.
Games. There's
Yeah,
only
because we
3.
only do 3 weeks of reading and then 1 week
I
of.
guess the agreement could be reading the last part towards like week 3 or something.
Okay. Yeah, I think I will. Like, I will distract myself with other things. Or I'll just
Yeah,
read
just
it and then
read
I won't
another
tell you.
dystopian book like um Maze Runner or something.
Major.
So, have you read The Maze Runner
No,
or watched it? Watched it,
no,
yes. No?
no. Like I think I skipped that whole chunk of like dystopian era. I feel like I just like jumped over it.
But The Maze Runner was also interesting. Like, I've just never continued the series until like
Mm.
book 4 or book 3. Apparently, naglabas pa yung author ng isa
More
pang
pa?
sequel, like very recently. I saw
Mm.
Spence post about it. Like,
Was it good? No.
the thing is, he mentioned na parang, not verbatim, but like, milking the series, because I was
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
may
yeah.
movie, may movie
Yeah.
pa nga nilabas.
I only know na sa Maze Runner, si Dylan O'Brien sa si
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hyung Lee.
Sobrang
That's
cute
the
niya.
only thing I know about them. Because I think I watched a couple of their press like interviews during the time that they were
Mhm.
promoting like the second or maybe the third film. That's the only time that I knew of
Mhm.
it. But I've never read or watched it. I don't know
That's
why.
a good
Maybe I
idea. Wait,
wasn't in the mood.
like revisiting dystopian series.
The dystopian era.
Yeah. Actually, sobrang vibes ko talaga ng dystopian books in general.
What does that say about you?
So much. Because it's just a matter of like not living in that world.
In
Na
that
parang
world, yeah.
comforting.
Comforting because I'm just reading it. I'm not in it. I'm not.
So there's also one series that I was obsessed with. What's this called? Wait.
Is it also dystopian?
Yes. Ano siya? Parang you're not allowed to love. It's by Lauren Oliver and it's Delirium, the Delirium series.
Delirium.
Like
I feel like I
bawal.
skipped all of it.
Parang,
The ano pa ba?
parang it's a
Mga
disease.
other.
Ganon.
Mm.
So
Ang
parang
Divergent ba? Is it also dystopian?
it is. Kasi parang may
Okay.
mga certain factions. So parang sa
Okay.
Delirium, oh my God, parang you get a cure. So parang yung cure na yun, you don't feel love.
Okay.
Parang, kasi nga,
Sounds
love is,
like a Black Mirror episode.
so ayun, parang, so life is predictable, whatever.
Yeah.
It's parang, sobrang, I was like, you know what? I've read the whole series and,
I think
yung,
the last dystopian that I read was for school and it's The Giver. Sobrang old school.
oh my God. Alam, di ba may
Required
sequel siya?
reading siya. Yeah, it's four
Yeah.
books, I think. 4 or 5. 4 books yata.
The Maze Runner.
Read na lang.
Well, next year pa yan pag ganun kasi November pa matatapos yung Hunger Games.
Medyo ano tayo dito eh, slow, chill, trying to be chill, read along. Feel ko kasi, parang at some point, merong, she knows. Mga dystopian girlies. What's wrong with all of you?
Read din until the third book eh. Pero ang daming sequels ng Maze Runner eh. Apparently, it's
But I think
5?
may, lang yata, 3 movies lang, no? Parang yun lang, naalala. Parang 3 lang siya.
I don't even remember. Parang si Maze Runner lang yung natatandaan kong napanood ko.
Pero pa isa sikat, The
Sports Writers.
Legend. Di ba sikat din yun?
Legend? Oh my God.
Oo.
Kay
Marie Lou?
Marie Lou. Yeah. Alam mo ba, I've only recently read Legend. Parang,
Talaga, I've never read it.
kasi may nabili akong copy ng Legend on sale. Tapos parang nandiyan lang siya forever. Pero okay na naman siya. Parang natin siyang, parang at the time.
Ano din?
Siya.
What's the name? Shatter Me series. Di ba dystopian din yun? Tapos super
I've
sikat niya until now.
Exactly. Parang,
Pero sobrang haba niya. Like,
yeah, it's just one of those series na I've never found real.
Interesting.
Pero parang alam mo yun, you got the pressure to like,
yeah.
Everyone's reading it, so baka I might.
Ang ganyan ko, na I feel like I will cave at some point, is the Selection series.
Girl!
I
No.
mean, hindi, actually, yan yung exact reaction. Na parang ako, why? Bakit sobrang ayaw nila? I'm so curious.
Kung gusto mo reading slump, sige. Alam mo yun, parang it says a lot na parang hindi ko siya nagustuhan and I'm checking now when I read it na parang I read it 2015. So, it says
2015,
a lot
okay.
na I didn't like it when, parang hindi pa ako super parang well-read
Mm.
in the
Mm.
sense na parang I could sense what problematic themes
Yeah.
are, problematic. And it says a lot na 2015, I already didn't like the
So is it problematic?
in, nakakainis siya. Ano siya.
Nararamdaman ko yung inis mo dun sa libro.
Like, I think mostly yung kapag kasi annoying na yung main character, it just puts you
It's
off.
hard to read na pagka ganun. Nalala ko, in the topic of dystopian, meron akong pinapanood na booktuber, si Ann Carly, and she does this, I read this book so you don't have to, ganun. And
Yeah, I know.
apparently, the Jenner sisters, they wrote
Yeah.
dystopian novel.
It's like ghost written, ganyan.
Yeah, ghostwritten dystopian novel, like one shot ganun
Nothing
vibes.
makes sense. Pero
Say,
hindi naman to that level. Hindi naman to that level.
pero wala lang. Naalala ko lang, parang ganun. Just cashing in
I'm
on the
checking it
dystopian
now.
era.
And apparently, I read the second book pa. And I think that's when it went downhill. Na parang,
Okay. Pero the cover is not giving me like dystopian.
para siya,
Akala ko nung una parang siyang Bridgerton.
I really?
Ganun way. Oh, kasi the cover yung parang nakadress na babae na parang,
Oh my God. Pinabasa ko yung review ko na.
wag yan, 5 stars
Hindi. 2 stars.
Okay.
The selection, parang medyo pa ako eh. Forgiving pa, 3 stars.
Forgiving
Parang
pa, 2 stars.
Tapos itong Elite, yung second parang sabi ko, I didn't like the selection and because I am the type of reader who finishes all the books in the series and try to give the Elite a chance. Still, I did not like it. I was close to giving it 1 star, but then I love Maxon, so I guess yun yung guy.
May character kang gusto, okay.
Upon reading the Elite, I realized that America is beyond annoying. America is the main character.
Okay.
She's so annoying. She made me make a new shelf here on Goodreads just for... Kasi meron akong shelf na annoying main character.
Siya yung nasa cover nun.
Oh my God.
Parang I wanna
Sige,
watch like a plot.
Read siguro, ganon.
Or parang I wanna watch like a plot summary video. Para feel ko mas ma-appreciate ko siya in that
Ata ito nagagawa ni Carly, no? Hindi pa yata niya nalabas.
Ni Carly, parang wala pa siyang video about it. Maghanap ako at some
Pero
point.
memoirs yung nakikita ko recently eh. Like yung kay...
parang yun yung niya. Yun yung bet niya ngayon. Dinieref ko yun kay Harry.
Ang haba naman kasi.
Ang haba. Oo, sobrang haba. Parang
point.
Bawat kembot niya may 3 pages. Parang ganon.
Sana ginawa niya yung memoir series, di ba? Parang new.
Memoir na series.
Diba?
Talk about milking the whole thing. Memoir na series.
You've never... I don't think anyone has ever done that.
Innovative.
So, game-changing.
Thinking out of the box.
Pero literally, hinati lang.
Hinati lang niya. Oo, kasi sa sobrang haba, pwede niyang hatiin.
Oh my God.
God.
Ready? Although I remember super annoyed ako kay America. See? It's entertaining. Okay, subjective naman. So, kasi parang feeling ko, may a part of me kind of enjoyed the selection.
Well, you did read it until the second book naman.
Diba? Sobrang annoying niya. I can't pinpoint it right now, pero sobrang annoying niyang character. As in,
Ano ba? First person POV?
I think so. Oo. First
Oh
person.
my God. Parang hirap nga nun. Like, annoying first person POV.
Tapos main character pa. Like, ugh. But sana kung multiple. Ugh, Lord.
Tinamaan tuloy siya rin.
What if ano yun Ano din yun? Video series idea din yun. Like reading the famous dystopian books from before. Kasi
Yeah.
mayroon pa rin yung dystopian books right now. So baka,
Yeah.
comparing two
Compare
eras
and
of
ganun.
dystopian books.
Ang dami mong kailangang basahin for that.
May ano pa, yung kay Margaret Atwood, na ay, hindi ko din na
Handmaid's Tale?
still, yeah.
Yeah. Panoorin ko na lang.
Hindi ko din natapos yung series. Oh my God. Pero mas annoying yung main character sa The Shatter. Oh my God, you've read it. Did you finish everything?
Ang dami na. Tapos may parang novela pa siya in between.
Oo.
Parang meron akong pinanood na booktuber tapos binasa niya lahat. Tapos parang may novela pa na parang POV lang ng isang character. Novela na parang really, parang siyang like in the same way na sa Avatar, nagde-different focus ng tao. Parang gano'n.
Ginawa niya Star Wars. Ganun.
Parang universe talaga.
Oo.
Pero props to her. It's still famous naman until now. So, people enjoy it.
Demand talaga for like,
yeah. Maybe it serves like a niche of like a group of people. Which is great.
Good for them.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway. 10:30 na. You need to walk your dogs.
Yes, I will walk my dogs. Yan, para hindi ako magbasa.
So, again, we have the read along ongoing for the Hunger Games, and we are reading book 1 this month. And I have the link to our Discord server here in the comment section, actually, and I edited the video of this live stream to have the link as well. So do check that out. We'll be waiting for you on Discord. We make announcements there, and next week the sprints would be on Pam and other Pam's channel.
Yes, my
Her
channel.
is also linked down below. So if you're not subscribed yet, which I doubt you're not, but if you're watching this, doing the sprints on your own, do subscribe to our channel. So thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you,
Bye.
everyone. Have a good evening, weekend. Bye.